Mothers who gave birth at unsafe maternity unit claimed they were left in agony for 8 hours as medics ignored their calls for help. Mothers have detailed shocking accounts of poor maternity care in Sheffield. One alleges she was advised to abort her son after a scan detected a birth defect. Another says she was left in pain begging for help and during an 8-hour labor. Last week hospital inspectors said safety concerns about the Sheffield Trust. Mothers today revealed their horror stories after receiving care at a scandal-hit maternity unit in Sheffield. Several have spoken out after a damning report revealed a number of serious issues at the Jessop Wing in Sheffield Teaching Hospital. Rinoa Pearson, who was 19 at the time, claims she was forced to lie naked and covered in bodily fluids for 8 hours after giving birth to her baby girl Delilah, despite begging medics for pain relief. Amalia Alonso, 37, a midwife herself, was so scared about her unborn child's safety that she moved 170 miles away to London just weeks before her due date to give birth. Another mother, 25-year-old Demi Hastings, said she was left feeling embarrassed and humiliated after being handed her baby moments after giving birth and left with her legs open, alone with the child for 2 hours. Others said basic dignity and care went out the window at the maternity unit. Inspectors found one instance in which mothers had to share food as they weren't given enough to eat. They also recorded the experience of a woman who was put on the wrong ward for days. After an inspection, England's health watchdog, the Care Quality Commission, CQC, downgraded the Sheffield Trust's rating to requires improvement. The inspector's report came after the publishing of the Ockenden report, which unearthed harrowing details about the worst maternity scandal in the NHS's 70-year history at Shrewsbury. Rinoa Pearson had been in and out of hospital in the weeks leading up to the birth, complaining of dizziness and debilitating headaches. She feared it might have been preeclampsia, a condition that causes high blood pressure and can be serious if not treated. But she was assured this wasn't the case. However, when she went back to hospital at 40 weeks pregnant with a blood pressure reading of 190 to 70 above average, the complete opposite turned out to be true. They had been telling me for weeks that I didn't have preeclampsia, but it turned out that I had it severely, Ms. Pearson said. They had to break my waters there and then. It was terrifying. The young mother was forced to go through the ordeal herself due to COVID visiting restrictions at the time. All I was thinking was, is she, Delilah, going to be okay? Ms. Pearson said. She also detailed how she had been left in agony for 8 hours without medication to ease her suffering. I asked for pain relief on so many occasions, but I didn't have any gas and air for about 7 or 8 hours of labor, she said. There was no pain relief at all. I was in agony. It was horrible. As Delilah's heart rate plummeted, Ms. Pearson was rushed into theater to undergo an emergency caesarean section. They said they weren't sure if she was going to make it, she said. Thankfully, Delilah was born without any complications and she was soon safely in her mother's arms. However, Ms. Pearson's ordeal would not end there. The teenage mum was left alone with her firstborn child and said she felt tossed aside by midwives. They left me to go and have a shower on my own when I couldn't feel anything, she said. I couldn't feel my legs. I couldn't dress myself and I was in so much pain that I had to pull the cord to get someone to come and help me. All I could feel was the pain. I just felt really embarrassed and I felt like I had no dignity. I would have felt more comfortable if someone was with me all along.